Hello, my friends. It's nice to see you again this week. I know that we are not, if you're watching this, you're likely not watching it with your house church groups, as they've been suspended for a short period of time, hopefully for just a month. But we're waiting on the government to kind of give us, what direction we can follow in that sense. But I wanted to continue to record these messages so that even in your own home, you'd be able to access the teaching, and I'll be doing up the regular study guides that are based on the sermon that I give the previous Sunday. And so I want to just encourage you to continue to press in and put yourself in a position where you'll hear from God. The thing that I've said most often over this last little while, especially as we wrestle with how the government is trying to help us navigate this COVID time, is that nothing that we've been asked to do affects the message. It only affects method. And so we are wanting to present the message that God speaks to us in order to advance His kingdom, in order to grow deeper in our own walk with Him. That's never changed, and there's been no declarations from the government that have hindered that. And so we continue to press forward. I want to encourage you in that, because sometimes when we are asked to walk in a different way, it can be disconcerting, uncomfortable, and it can kind of shake us up. Well, I want you to understand you're not alone. We're with you. God is with you. His word is still effective and powerful. He's still able to meet with you, and He will. He promises to meet you as you draw close to Him. He will draw close to you. And so I want you to try and understand, to look at your life right now, even over this next month, as not facing obstacles, but looking at possible opportunities. Because when something changes, what happens is that there are doors that open for new possibilities and opportunities to be taken advantage of. And so as you listen to this study this week, which is Finding Our Way, it's a call from God out of Isaiah 50, the first 8 verses, to help us to identify what it is that's within us that hinders our walk with Him, how He wants to address it, and how He wants to overcome it, and how He wants to set us forward in a path that leads to fuller life and cultural change, how we can live with humility, but with an incredible strength. There's so many benefits that come out of this. And I just want to bless you as you pursue that journey, whether it's just by yourself or with your spouse or with your family, your immediate family. And I want you to also remember this. I want you to keep in mind that we believe that house church is really an important part of our life moving forward. And I personally am going to take this next month and be working on how we can cultivate house church as a vehicle that will help to create disciples. That's us growing deeper, and that's allowing others to come into this relationship with Jesus. I just think it's one of those things that I talked about before. It's an opportunity. And so I share that with you to encourage you. Keep house church in your mind. It's not a done deal. We want to continue to press forward in it. And we're going to actually be very intentional about how we can do it really well. And that's adding new elements and doing some really clear teaching about the benefits of it. So I leave that with you to encourage you. Stay strong. Keep pursuing in your own walk, pursuing Jesus in your own walk. And remember that this short-term kind of suspension of house church is just that. It's just short-term. And we're targeting the new year particularly, hopefully sooner, but the new year for sure. If things open up, we're gonna press into that again And I believe House Church isn't magic, but I believe that God is preparing us and teaching us and setting us up, getting us ready for a move of His Spirit that will really have an impact in our community. And I'm excited for that. Bless you. You are dearly loved. Enjoy this time that you spend in studying this House Church materials, whether you're by yourself or with family members. And know this, that you're not walking alone. So I'll leave you with that, and I'll just sign off and say, love you, and bye for now.